Hello, Jon Markee here, your Builder CPA, and today I've got a story for you, so pull up a chair. This is the tale of receipts and the IRS audit. Bob the Bad Builder runs his business assuming that a bank statement is enough proof of his expenses. He doesn't bother with receipts, thinking it's an unnecessary hassle. Sammie the Star, on the other hand, uses a simple online tool to upload and store her receipts regularly. Sammie knows that while the IRS doesn't explicitly require receipts, they make audits smoother and much faster. One day, Bob receives a notice of an IRS audit. When asked to provide proof of his business expenses, all Bob has are his bank statements. But a bank statement doesn't show exactly what was purchased. And when the auditor sees charges from places like Amazon and Walmart, they question whether the purchases were for business or personal use. Bob panics, realizing he doesn't have the receipts to back up his claims. Meanwhile, Sammie also receives an audit notice, but she's prepared. Every business transaction she has is backed by a receipt stored electronically in QuickBooks Online. Sammie simply forwards her records, confident that everything is in order. Bob learns the hard way why a bank statement doesn't provide the details the IRS needs. The auditor points out that without the receipts, it's impossible to tell what was purchased, especially from stores that sell a wide range of items like Amazon or Walmart. The IRS needs to know whether the purchase was for office supplies or groceries. Sammie doesn't have the problem. Her electronic receipts show the exact items purchased, making it clear they were for business. Sammie's process is simple and efficient. She uses an online tool to scan her receipts as soon as she gets them. The system categorizes each receipt and links it to her business transactions. So when tax time comes or an audit happens, she's not scrambling. She even avoids the hassle of dealing with heat-sensitive paper that eventually fades to blank over time. Bob, on the other hand, is stuck wasting hours calling old vendors and hoping they can resend receipts that were issued months or even years ago. Bob regrets not keeping his receipts as he's now facing significant tax penalties and hours of wasted time. He thought it would be easier to skip this step, but it has cost him dearly. Sammie, however, continues her routine of scanning and organizing receipts, knowing that while it may take a few minutes each week, it saves her from a massive headache down the road. Bob learned a valuable lesson. While you may not legally have to keep receipts in the United States, doing so makes audits faster, easier, and far less stressful. Be like Sammie. Prepare today to save yourself from pain tomorrow. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.